Hi there, my name's Rachel. Hi there, my name's Rachel. I teach mindfulness, work for Mindful Therapies. I am a psychotherapist, I'm a cat mum. Shima is currently asleep in her bed, alright for some. I'm also a human being in the middle of a pandemic. We are now in day 10 of the second English lockdown. I would be careful to say the lockdown in England, not in the UK, because I think things are different in Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland. But certainly in England, we are in the middle, just almost halfway through, possibly the second lockdown. So I'm doing a video every day during this slightly strange period to let people know that we're not alone. Today I am in my dining room, and if you believe in yourself, anything is possible. I quite like that. And I wanted to talk a little bit about gratitude. So gratitude is an attitude, but it's also a practice, and it's a practice that is probably most important during difficult times, because it's in those difficult times when the blinkers go on and it can feel like, well, what is there to be grateful for? And it's so easy to only see the negative, to only see what's going wrong, to only see the challenges, the suffering, and almost feels like, well, the good stuff doesn't matter. In those moments, that's when the practice of gratitude is the most important. So I think I'm finding lockdown quite challenging this week. I'm not sure why. It just feels a little bit relentless. Maybe it's the dark nights. Maybe it's the two sleepless nights and slightly broken sleep last night. Possibly because I had too much takeaway before I went to bed, so I was like, oh, I can't sleep. So this morning it feels really important just to remember what I'm grateful for. And the other reason why I wanted to share gratitude is because I'm really grateful for my new dress that arrived yesterday. And I think there's also something about how we frame things. So my mum sent me a new dress for my birthday, which was a month ago. And it was a surprise which one it was. And then when I got it out, it didn't fit. But I'd already taken the label off. And I was really gutted. I was really upset. And it took me a while to kind of get sorted to kind of swap it. And then when I swapped it, I ended up swapping it for one that I'd actually always wanted, that had actually been out of stock during at my birthday. So in the end, I had the disappointment, which then led to getting something that I wanted even more. So I'm wearing it now. So I have dinosaurs. So I'm grateful for the ability to wear something that's quite playful, quite fun, and there's something really lovely about things coming through the post. So I thought gratitude would be a good thing to talk about today. Links in a little bit with what I was saying the other day about not saving anything for best. So I've got no particular plans to go anywhere today. Might go to, make sure she's not listed, I might go and buy some cat treats. But other than that, no real plans, but I'm going to be wearing my nice new dress. So there is always something to be grateful for. That doesn't mean that the things that are unpleasant and challenging, it doesn't mean that they're not real. It just means that there is something else as well. There is something to be grateful for as well. And we can practice gratitude by writing a gratitude diary, by buddying up and telling somebody what we're grateful for, even if it's over Zoom or text. Instead of getting together for a moan, let's get together and share what's gone well this week. At Mindful Therapies, when we start a meeting, we start off with what are we grateful for today, and it just brings some positivity before we then have to get into the business of what are the tasks to do. So I'm going to lead through a little gratitude meditation reflection. So get yourself into a comfortable position, whatever works for you. And lightly closing the eyes if that feels comfortable. And just starting to settle into a sense of being grounded. So you might feel the contact of the feet on the floor, any contact with your chair, and softening any tension. And just noticing how you are right now. So you might notice how your body feels, you might notice any emotions, you might notice if your mind's busy or still. You might notice your breath. And then when you're ready, just casting your mind back over the last week and bringing to mind one thing that's happened that you could appreciate, that you could be grateful for. It doesn't need to be anything huge. Maybe you saw a robin when you were out on a walk. Maybe you had a really nice cup of tea. Maybe somebody sent you a funny text. Maybe you've discovered a new podcast. Just allowing yourself to be grateful for something this week. And noticing how it feels. As we relive whatever it is, noticing how it feels in your body, noticing any emotions that come up. Allowing yourself to be grateful. And you're not forcing a feeling, so if you don't feel anything, that's fine too. We're opening to the possibility of gratitude. And then letting go of the practice, letting go of any reflections, any memories. Just noticing any sounds around you. And opening your eyes when you're ready. And I'd suggest that you write down whatever you came up with just then. You might write it in the comments, or just grab yourself a notebook and write down what you're grateful for. So then in the days when you're really struggling to find something, you can look back and hopefully that'll make you go, oh yeah, there is something to be grateful for. So that can be really helpful. So thank you. Please do subscribe, come back every day and check out my other ramblings and wafflings on lockdown and all of that. And remember, you're not alone. Bye.